Well,
Off the
hello,
button.
Romain.
Hello, Sarah. How has your week been?
My week has been hectic. I know that big old full moon was out last night. I do understand that the full moon is really about communication, and as much as we were talking about it in Joe's group this morning and all week, I'm hearing it's communication with ourselves. It's not even necessarily communication with people outside of us. Sure, there's communication with people and the environment around you, but we're getting a real understanding of the communication inside now.
Nice. So now it's the curiosity of seeing how the cards communicate the
Yes.
communication to ourselves.
Okay, fell out. I'm just gonna stick with those three. We got a skunk. Give us one of these. Oh, there it is, the peacock. And we'll leave it for now. Okay. I have more. They're all talking to me.
Okay.
I will listen. So I got these new cards that are woodland wardens, and it's animals and flowers. So this one is the skunk and the magnolia
Hmm.
protection.
Okay.
I like it. Let's see. Skunk and the magnolia. And XX.
Refreshing bad odors. So
Yes.
you can get some
Okay, we're up.
deodorant.
Definitely. You are safe. Your boundaries are respected and your home is intact. Remember that when you're protected, it becomes your duty to protect others. Extend your shelter to those without one. I want to read the description. The skunk is known how to shield itself by spraying its foes with a foul odor. Its black and white fur serves as a warning to all. Uh, Similarly, magnolia is known for its large, waxy leaves and copious blooms. Its thick petaled flowers are some of the oldest on Earth, having evolved to endure damage from beetles. Interesting. So,
Hmm.
like, protection across the board and, like, have learned to protect. And that's why we're still here. Ooh, okay.
So
Interesting.
we don't have we, we don't have to put ourselves in states of anxiety where we get all sweaty and and ordery to ward
Exactly.
off what we're anxious about. We can calm down and smell good
It smell
naturally.
good. Exactly.
Naturally smell good.
And that we have built up that protection already. And the whole end of that card for the skunk specifically, it was like, now you can protect others. Now it's time to just start moving into that next chapter almost of, okay, we've done all the really hard work. We aren't
Hmm.
in the state where we have to protect ourselves, our home, our family, or anything. Everything is fine. Now, who else can we help? Who else can we help understand that they can be okay? Okay, well,
Nice.
That's right where these cards came out, and they came falling out of the deck right after I pulled the skunk, and it's workaholic, and it's the
Okay.
throat chakra. It's passion of the sacral chakra,
Okay.
and perfection of the root chakra. So, like I hear, obviously, we're working really hard on some very serious passion projects. Um, And the thing I hear about perfection is it already is. Like, I think a lot of our worries is, oh, it's not perfect enough. It's not ready enough yet. No, no, no. I got to do more things. I got to protect myself some more. Maybe I need to make some more money, whatever it is. And I'm hearing, like, no, these other two cards are exact right. Like, we are working and we're using it for passion. So it already is perfect.
So no need to get all skunky about it.
Exactly. And the peacock says the peacock will give you poise and pride. So I love that there's like a fancy animal and
Yeah.
this like beautiful smelly animal and this understanding of like, don't worry about it. We're perfectly fine. We're doing what we should and just keep it going.
It's those two cards can be like the start of a joke, a skunk and a peacock walk into a bar.
Definitely. One
Pride,
is smelly but doesn't care, and the
yeah.
other one's super beautiful and I love it.
It's funny
Okay.
the that combination, that opening combination of the skunk starting off uh under the protection and then leading all the way up to the pride or being proud of it, how that transition of the body, if you think about it, the protection, you're like this, and then the pride, you're o all opened up. How opening up helps you ward off the rest, just being there.
And everything about the skunk thing about protection, you are protected already. We were in this fear mode, thinking like, oh no, I have to continue to protect. And now we're like, ah, never mind. Everything is perfectly fine. I don't need to worry about anything smelly or not.
Look at me regardless.
Okay. Baby steps. I just pulled a star seed. Baby steps, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. Before it makes sense.
That's a pretty picture too.
Oh, I didn't even notice. They're like about to step through this most like rainbowy portal. That's interesting.
Baby steps.
But baby steps. That also makes me feel safer. Like
Hmm.
we don't need to take many leaps. It's really we are safe to do so. Like
Well, what's interesting with baby steps is we go straight into the physical measure of a baby step, not having that wide a stance. But if you look at it symbolically, a baby step is always that newness and how a baby steps in constantly into the unknown, not knowing where he's going because it's that first step, that initial discovery and exploration of his physicality moving about his environment. And that it's interesting how when you transpose it in that way of discovery and not just taking it a small step at a time, it takes a whole new different perspective into taking that baby step. So yes, baby steps physically, let's not take a full-on leap of faith, perhaps, type of step, but also in the curiosity of following that intuition and being curious enough and free enough within the body, being the peacock in the baby step rather than taking that baby step as a skunk, you know, protecting ourselves. It's very, very interesting.
and Joe always mentions like one of the only fears we have as humans is falling down. And babies don't care. They're like, whatever, I'll get up, I will go. Like it's new and it's terrifying, but you're freedom out of that. So the baby goes, yeah, I don't care that I'm gonna fall. I don't care that there's fear. I know what I'm going towards, so nothing is gonna stop me as well.
I'm protected.
Hmm.
Mama's here.
Yeah. Yeah. And almost as if, wow, almost like you saying that mom is here, almost as if you've never fallen or nothing really bad has ever happened. Babies just go. Even if they've fallen, they're like, wow, I'm not going to let that bother me. Whereas, like we're saying, the skunk, we kind of protect ourselves. Like, oh no, this has happened. I better protect myself here. Oh no, this happened before. I better protect myself. And everything is saying, open up. Those bad things aren't going to happen again. The fear that you have is newness, not that something bad is going to happen. So stop responding the same way as we used to. Okay. So many people stop themselves from living a soul-led life because they're waiting to know the destination before taking the first steps. But intuition doesn't work like that. Our soul is always calling us every moment of every day. To the way to find yourself living in harmony with the cosmos is to listen to your soul's baby calls and whispers each and every day and take grounded action in the direction of those calls and whispers. You're being encouraged to start small, bite size, to put one foot in front of the other, do one task every day, to break things down into achievable tasks. Go The earth goes slower than on other planets. Oh, no, time on earth goes slower than on other planets. This may cause frustration for starseeds who expect a faster pace of manifestation and thus give up before seeds begin to sprout. If this resonates, it's time to opt for consistency over urgency. Time to take baby steps in the direction of your calling. Remember, you don't need to have it all figured out or exactly where the path is leading. You don't have to know every step along the way before you set out on your great journey. You just need to take the next steps. Ooh. With these ones are sitting here, so I better read them at the same time. Um, this one came first. I'm a light worker in disguise. I don't have to talk about it. I can just be it. My friendships support me, nourish me, and inspire me, and I am in sync with the flow of life, with our other
Huh.
things.
They're fun ones. I like the light worker in disguise,
Yeah.
which goes with with switching identities, taking in the identity that makes us comfortable to say what we say.
And
Interesting.
the supporting cards with that is you can just be without having to actually demonstrate, even to yourself, is my friends support me and nourish me, that there are friends that we have that allow us to just be. We don't have to tell our friends that we're light workers. We don't have to demonstrate to them.
Hmm.
So why would we have to demonstrate it to ourselves? And I am sync with the flow of life. It's just very much following our intuition. So this is very
Yeah.
much baby steps in the right direction to be the peacock.
To be the peacock. Shed your skunk.
Shed your skunk.
Skunk, be the peacock.
Mm. Healing heartbreak, my heart will love again, and embodying my soul. I have the right to be excited. We have the right to love and be excited, both in the same. And these are very peacock colored cards
Yeah.
here. Right down to the brown and everything in them. Browns and greens. And it's oh my, and even the skunk is browns and greens.
Yeah.
I feel a very, and just saying out loud that the browns and green tone, I feel a very rooted, safe energy to it. Like not this worry about being this peacock, this being like, oh, the baby steps are, oh, I can realize that if I start to feel as if the ground is shaky or I'm unsure, then I'm just taking the wrong steps. Like we should be feeling so comfortable and so secure that we just fan our tail no matter what.
Fan our tail.
The good one, now that it's not a stinky one, I guess.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do it. That's nice.
Perfect. I really like
It's
that.
it's very like the colors, green and brown, with the season, the green leaves turning brown with the fall and falling down, then you have like the different shades of brown and green that keep us into our seasons. It's very, very nice, very soothing.
And it piggybacks on everything we were saying last time about the mountain, but we made this whole thing about or trees lose
Yeah.
their leaves and don't panic. Like we're not going to panic in change of season. We're not going to panic that we're stepping out of our comfort zone because we're doing it in the most comfortable way. It's very grounding. It's very coming home to ourselves. It's shedding the old behaviors and things that we have learned to protect ourselves from. And now I'm feeling this like you kind of go to protect and go, oh, wait a minute, I'm not here anymore. There's no reason to be here. So then we kind of open up again and then go,
Hmm.
oh, no, wait. And then, oh, no, wait, open up again. And I've been in my own personal life, I've been feeling that where I'm like, oh, I'm safe to, oh, no. Oh, I'm safe to. So it's funny.
It's the accordion. And it's in waves. It's cycles, just like the moon has phases and we have tides in the ocean. Our body has the same rhythms, each differently, but it's the same as you described it. It's that opening, and then when you reach that limit that you've never reached before, it becomes it's something you don't know. So the first reaction is to protect ourselves from it, not knowing what it is, and as as you follow the intuition and the trust where the body is guiding you to, then you can let yourself not shrivel up instinctively and just open up until and see and experiment that full openness of and where it's leading you and what it's letting in, and most importantly, what it's letting out. Because as you open up, you're also opening the pathways to let what needs to be let out so that more goodness can come in.
Mm.
That's the double the double directory.
And I love that we kind of landed on the tail because the tail is the most important piece to both of these animals. And the skunk, in defense, in full fear, will put its tail up, but only to just blast other
Yeah, let
people with
out.
just let out all the bad, but there's no real filter there. And when I can see the card sitting next to me. So I see the peacock's tail is also down. The peacock is equally as beautiful with its tail down. And I'm also almost seeing it as like a transitional phase where you don't have to go from defensive skunk to, oh, everything's perfectly fine peacock. Like you're saying, there's those levels and phases that we're kind of flow in and out of, and to not judge ourselves that we're not fully at peacock yet, because even this card, the peacock's tail is down, but it is safe. It is showing its beauty and being prideful. And when it's ready, it'll lift those tail feathers up, but not in defense like the skunk.
Full peacock. I like that. You're not at full peacock just yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Stay
I
still, butterfly. Your peacock is not yet in bloom.
I love that. Oh, oh, and oh, there it is. We got three more chakras that came out of the whole peacock skunk energy of the tails, and it was prayer of solar plexus, the dissipating at solar plexus, and mysticism of the third eye. And I definitely see, like, just to piggyback on the originals, we've got, working and
Mhm.
passion and finding this perfection that we don't need to have. It's perfect as it is. And in that we're praying from this I know what I believe, and we're letting go of the disbelief that we're not good enough as it is. And in that we find the magic. We finally will be able to see where we're going. That's great.
To see where we're taking those baby steps.
Exactly. Where to take those steps, where exactly to go. Yeah, this is, and I feel very grounded right now. Like usually I'm a little all over the place, and I'm sure I'm still all over the place, but I feel very grounded in reading this. Like as soon as the skunk came out, I felt very grounded, which I wouldn't assume I would. And just having this conversation about it being baby steps, that we don't have to take leaps, but
Yeah.
it being baby steps because we can be afraid and do it anyway. And having this, like, just very casually follow your intuition, almost as if I was telling a small child, don't you worry, we'll take mini steps and there's no need to panic. And just because you fell there yesterday doesn't mean you're going to do it again. And it's like a very healing energy that we're almost awakening to our feathers.
That's nicely said.
Thanks.
No more decks are screaming.
No, I was like, I'm gonna keep looking, and they're like, no,
No, no,
no,
no.
no.
Oh, well, that's fun. So, for those who are watching and are have gone this far, let us know. Are you in skunk mode or in peacock mode? What transition? What's transitioning for you? And if you're in peacock, are you like the still peacock or are you a full peacock, as Sarah said?
Yep, I love it. Thanks for sharing your energy with me today, Romain. This was
Oh, well,
great.
thank you for this bi-weekly meeting. It's fun. It's fun to share.
Yeah, I love the as far apart in the world as we are, and as anyone would assume, as far apart of humans as we are, we definitely connect and are seem to be collectively going through a lot of these really big lessons at the same time.
Yeah.
So, so thanks everyone else for sharing your
Yeah.
energy with us as well.